Hey, in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about incubating eggs, a variety of poultry eggs, waterfowl, turkey, chickens, even ostrich. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is my humble little farm I have. We raise chickens. I do sell chickens to other homesteaders. We raise ducks and geese. I've managed to sell half my gaggle of geese. I'm down to 2 pair, which is good for me. My wife and I don't eat so much meat, but we do eat some protein. We have the chicken eggs that we harvest, and we also will harvest some other proteins. We've got the turkeys up in the turkey house, plus the ducks, the geese, the rabbits, chickens. So we've got all those sources and resources right here on the homestead. So at times, I have to incubate my own eggs. Like this breed of duck just does not incubate eggs very well. And I have a variety of predators on the farm that come in and eat the eggs. And I don't get the eggs that I want, and the livestock don't get a chance to incubate their own eggs because the little scoundrels will take my eggs. So then I have to step in and do that. So we're going to talk about hatching chicken eggs, duck eggs, goose eggs, turkey eggs, and we'll touch a little bit on ostrich, emu, and rhea, because my neighbor, I film another show, Southern Oregon Safari, where buffalo roam. We film his ostriches over there, and he gets ostrich eggs. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, not a whole lot. So let's go talk about the incubator setup that I have here on the farm. I am currently working on the greenhouse. We're updating it, upgrading it, and my previous video is on the explanation of what I'm doing with the greenhouse, why I'm doing it to the greenhouse, and who actually built the greenhouse for me. So check out that episode. Anyway, I have plans to build a brooder inside the greenhouse. Once all the baby birds have hatched, they'll be in a brooder for a set period of time till they're mature enough to be released with the rest of the flock, or be released to a grow out cage area to keep them safe from predators, because I do have predator problems even in the animal yard with them coming in and taking the babies. So I'll have to build a safe environment for them out there if I'm going to be successful. So my plan is to have the egg setter, incubator, and hatcher. There's 3 different stations that they go in, and once they're hatched, they dry off, they go down into the brooder for about a week, and then they go out to the grow out areas where they're going to be safe. So right now I have the incubator, the egg setter, and the hatcher set up in my RV. It's a controlled environment. That's where they recommend you set your systems up, in a controlled environment, so you can maintain temperature a lot better. So here you see the egg turner, which I pulled out of the other incubator. That is going to turn the eggs while I set them. As I collect them, you can see I write the date that the egg was laid. Now, an egg, you don't want to set an egg for more than 10 days, because after 10 days, the egg will lose its viability for hatchability. You want to put it in the incubator within that 10-day period. So the next station is the incubator. And the incubator for, you need to set it right at 99 degrees Fahrenheit to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I have this automatic temperature thing built right in, and it also monitors the humidity. I have to keep adding water to the humidity because you want it right around 50 to 60% humidity for the variety of eggs that you're hatching, especially for the waterfowl eggs. So the incubation temperature for chicken eggs is 99 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. For ostrich, 97.6. For rhea is 99.5. For emu, it's anywhere from 96.5 to 97.5. And for like I said, anywhere between 99 and 100 degrees, you want Fahrenheit, you want for the chicken, duck, and turkey eggs, and goose eggs. Now, it takes anywhere from 20 to 21 days for a chicken egg to hatch. But 3 days before you hatch any of these eggs, 3 days before their hatch date, you want to take them out of the incubator, which they're sitting on an egg turner. You take them out of the incubator and set them into a hatcher. You lay them on one side. You can put an X on one side. I have all my eggs dated, so you can just put the date up. And that way the little bird can rotate in position and start pipping, and then zipping, and then hatching out of the egg. And leave them in there for about 24 hours so they're dry enough, and then put them into a brooder, which could just be a box with a light bulb in it to keep them warm, at about 99 degrees Fahrenheit to keep them for about 3 to 5 days, and then move them into a regular brooder. A warm spot, because they're gonna, you know, with the mommy, they're going to seek shelter under the mommy's feathers. So you really want to keep them safe and warm. Safe is what I'm emphasizing, because I got all kinds of predators that like to eat my eggs, like to eat the babies. It's ridiculous. So chicken eggs are 20 to 21 days. Turkey eggs are 28 days. Goose and duck eggs are 28 to 35 days to hatch. An ostrich is 36 to 45 days. So yeah, you get an idea on how long it takes to incubate an egg, but you just want to make sure you put the eggs off of the egg turner and onto a hatcher, a stable location to hatch at the appropriate hatching temperature for them for that period of time. Now, I live in the wilderness, and we have sometimes, especially during the summer months, frequent power outages. And those, so your incubator, you could have your incubator off for several hours before they can get the power back on. And that was our experience. We do have backup generators here, and we have alternatives, especially for the incubators. This is a system I just recently devised because I've been losing eggs like crazy over the summer months because we keep having power outages. So once I know the power goes out, I have time to run out and plug the incubator in. I don't need to plug the egg turner in, just the incubator, the heat. Plug it into this power booster, which you can purchase online. You can purchase at Walmart. One of these in the Schrader was purchased through Walmart. It's an AC outlet, and it'll last for several hours just operating your incubator heating elements. So you can run those on those units for a period of time until they get the power back on. Then you plug those things back into the wall socket, and then of course you want to put a plug back on those charging stations and recharge those batteries in there. So then you'd have a better success of hatching eggs, especially when you live remote like I do, because we have frequent power outages in the summer months. Anyway, that's all I have to say about how I've developed a plan for incubating poultry eggs. I'm your host, Jury Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We're a frugal homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. Please stay tuned to more videos. You can do that by subscribing, clicking that bell icon, which alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Remember, be safe, always be kind. We'll see you guys in my next adventure. Bye-bye now.